What up, YouTube? Lamar Fashion back again, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been holding me up in prayer. I just want to say to anyone out there who may be losing hope, you keep your faith in Christ, you keep praying, and if you just determine in your heart to lay down your life and to love Him, He will work it out for you. Okay, you guys. Wonderful show today. I've got a lot of awesome cars to show you guys. First and foremost, my good buddy Felix Merced, okay, let me steal this car from him, and I just want to say thank you so much for that. Super treasure hunt, the Adam West Batmobile. I am a huge fan of Adam West Batman from my youth. If you were born in the late 70s, that's a prerequisite for you being alive. If you don't like Adam West Batman, you really need to search deep inside you. Anyway, also, you guys, you may have seen I have changed my channel's cover art, and we're going to get into that today. That's really the main reason for this show. I'm going to crack some awesome cars for you guys, but this is the main reason for the show. There's been changes. Tomica Limited Vintage. This is the Datsun Bluebird 510 wagon van, Osaka Police. Completely awesome. We're going to take a look around the packaging. The packaging extremely similar to basic Tomica, but in terms of cost, these are roughly like 4 or 5 basic Tomica. But absolutely fantastic. Let's get it out. As you see, it has all this extra packaging around it. That's what you're going to find if you get these from Japan Booster. Unlike some other channels, I'm not sponsored by them, so this comes out of my own pocket and a love for the hobby. Here we go. I'm going to really stop that, you guys. It's wrong of me, but it does rub me the wrong way. Anyway, here we go. Tomica Limited Vintage. These are fantastic, and I do encourage you guys to collect these because seriously, if you like, okay, I'm just gonna have to wreck this packaging. I feel so bad that I don't know how to open these. You guys comment below. Anyway, here you go. Another thing you get from Japan Booster. See this extra clamshell? From Tomitech, you only get the plastic bag around the car, so you've got extra protection. Okay, get the model out. This packaging is reusable, and I do recommend you keep it. You're about to see why. First off, we got to go straight for the base. One thing I like about these, from what I've seen, all in 1/64 scale, so they're going to fit right in your 1/64 scale diorama. This is LV81. You see Datsun Bluebird 510 wagon van. I think I just lost some packaging. That's okay. You know what? Let me grab that. It's really windy outside. I'll have to stuff that in my pocket. Okay, here's the casting. Sorry about that. But fantastic. You guys know I collect these Skyline vans, these Datsun 510 vans. I collect the Hot Wheels one, and now Tomica Limited Vintage. Wow. I really lament that I can't get you a fantastic look at the interior of these things. Absolutely amazing. The paint is so good on these things. See, it says Bluebird, plastic chrome bumper. I can't really tell if yeah, they are painted, but here's what I like, okay? And I get to gripe a little bit. Notice how the paint is a reflective type of paint, okay? So it's not lens, little plastic pieces. I'm totally fine with that. I actually prefer this type of detail because it's more flush to the car and it seems more realistic. But notice how the paint is reflective and mimics, as the light moves off of it, more of a real lamp. I don't collect green light anymore because they got away from that. They got away from quality paint like you see here, quality plastics. Look at the bubble on this thing. Look at the horn, the siren. Very, very nice. This is just an awesome vehicle. One of my favorites, and that is why it is the new car for my cover art for this channel. Absolutely fantastic. Let me see if I can kind of put this packaging together really quick. I really don't want to lose this one because they don't do well. Tomica Limited Vintage doesn't do well banging around in jammers. So if you have a real display, go for it. Here we go. Some more cars to crack. Thank you, Count 5. This is something that I have wanted. Hashtag I do not collect Hot Wheels. But you guys know, obviously, I'm still holding on because there's certain ones I've wanted. And have I wanted this one for years? Yes. When I first started in the hobby with WTFFOR and Joe Motor 49, Joe Motor 49 taught me how to crack cars. Now we free the piece. Thanks, buddy. Let's just free the piece on that. What am I talking about? You guys want to see the casting, but seriously, you guys, if you ever seen Joe Motor 49 and you see him crack this, it's seriously one of the ones. I remember how it had this extra piece, and I thought that was so cool. He cracked it open, pulled it out, and he was just gushing over the model. There's a lot of off gas in the paint in this. Wow. Anyway, look at the paint job on this thing. The Golden Eagle Jeep, the colors. The Eagle. That's pretty cool. This is a really good Hot Wheels, metal on metal. Yeah, the Flying Customs was a good series by Hot Wheels. I'll give it to them in that. They're not one out of the park on that one. All right, you guys, let's keep it going. I gotta crack some cars. I don't know what we're doing. It's Friday. I'm healed, and I'm very happy. So I have to crack some cars. French Friday, Citrus Series. Shout out to Friesen's Diecast. Thomas, thank you so much. Thomas knows I'm a fan of this. I may have shown this before. I don't really recall, and it doesn't really matter because now I'm just going to throw the packaging away. So if I have shown this on my channel before, I'm so sorry. I don't mind because the snail lives on my channel, you guys. What a dope, happy little car. Shout out to Chris Harris, who will never watch my channel. Mate, this thing is ridiculous. It's a shame we don't get cool stuff, cool kind of antiquated stuff like that in the land of democracy here. Anyway, you guys, I'm rambling because I am in such a good mood. I have joy in my heart, and I want to crack some cars. Woohoo, Chris! Back to my buddy Count 5. I know I'm all over the place. Here we go. If you guys didn't know, I liquidated my Majorette collection a little while ago. However, my amazing friends have been sending me all this stuff. I'm so happy. I've got a brand new Majorette collection. Let's free the piece. Thanks, Chris. You guys have seen Majorette before. If you've seen Count 5's channel, you're masters of Majorette. Here we go. So glad to have another one of these. This is the one that had all the controversy for me about scale. It's just that there's a base error on this. I'll show you in a moment. But these Majorettes are very cool. Okay, so if you buy these, they're roughly Greenlight money. I would say these have better paint jobs than Greenlight, but they're more like toys, whereas Greenlight is more like a collectible. This thing is going to roll. This thing has suspension. You may notice it says 164 scale. It's more like 157 scale. That's fine, whatever. See, it's got some suspension. It's got an opening hatch, which if I can open it for you, there you go. I really enjoy the modern Majorette toolings, Majorette Australia. If you are watching my channel, you guys are doing a fantastic job on the new stuff. Awesome. Let's keep it going. What else do I have? It is Friday. You know what that means. I need to crack a Schuco, and I promise you I don't have a screwdriver, you guys. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. There you go. See, it's organic. But anyway, here we go. Thomas, thank you so much. Look at this, you guys. The 458 Italia, the ultimate naturally aspirated Ferrari. Well, they're not going to do this again. I think NA motors are gone. Let's free the piece. These I really like to crack. These are nicer than Kyosho, you guys. I don't know, nicer, whatever. In terms of a little car collector and the fact that I started with Matchbox, the fact that this extremely little detailed piece of diecast, if I wanted to, and if I kept it in a clean environment, I could play with this thing. And it would be really cool if I had a flat level surface to roll it on. Look at the details on this thing. This puts Kyosho to shame. It's heavy. I really enjoy the detail right there of the exhaust. That's ridiculous. You guys, comment below. Tell me what you think. If you own Schuco and Kyosho, maybe you can hold them up side by side. The interior on this thing is a lot better than Kyosho, because Kyosho's on these, it's just a model kit. Extremely detailed or whatever, but I think this is better. Let's take a look at the base. Get this thing off here. Metal base. And the best rubber tires I have seen. Again, I know I've said it before, they just look like real life all-weather performance radials. That's absolutely fantastic. Look at the lens details and how clean everything is. I don't see paint smudges. I don't see cheap plastic ready to fall off. Basically, you know, I don't see green light. So that's really good, and that's why I like to collect this stuff. Wow, this thing is, that's hot right there. You know, I like Ferraris. In particular, you guys, I enjoy naturally aspirated Ferraris. Completely dope. And finally, it's Ford Friday. It's time to celebrate. Here we go. Bam. Peg find this morning. Totally had a bunch of fun this morning, you guys, on my little mini hunt. Hunting Auto World, not easy. Let's free the piece. Shout out to WTFFOR, who does not crack his Auto World because he's smarter than I am. And that's fine. That's good. But I like to free the piece because for the money, if I can fix the wheel on this one. Oh, that's disappointing. It's a defect. Okay, it's fine, whatever, they're never perfect. Anyway, this is really nice, and as I was saying, WTFFOR doesn't crack his Auto World. I crack my Auto World because, wow, I'll be honest, I am tired of the same muscle cars all over and over, but at least these are real nice. And for me, with Auto World, they're coming out with these really limited releases now, so that'll make it a little easier for me to continue to collect muscle cars all the time, because seriously, diecast companies, the same muscle cars over and over and over and over. Are you so cheap to not try to get any licenses that you just have to hoard profit over the same licenses you've been holding on to since, oh, I don't know, 97? You know, there's a lot that's gone on. Come on, get with it. And give us something else to collect. You see, I just can't collect stateside anymore. It's so boring. Anyway, you guys, if you have any questions or comments, please leave those below. Please feel free to subscribe. Thank you to all new subscribers. Take care, everybody. God bless you and your families. Audi 5000.